Hey, welcome back to Fade the Mahoney. We all just watched the first season series of the season finish up for MLW. We all know the Mallards won 2 games to 1, and we know the Eagles scored in the top of the fourth of that third game to salvage this, getting 1 game in the series. But what we don't know is exactly all the things that happened in that fourth inning. So we've got Cade, Mr. Irwin here to break it down with us. So we're going to watch along. I'm going to ask some questions. Cade, thanks for coming by, buddy.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Um, so we start off with a walk against Wayland. How's the weather at the beginning of this inning?
It wasn't bad. A little bit of rain, but that was it. The wind started picking up and after this first eight right there. Now it's starting to pick up. You can see the flag a little bit.
Okay. And then here's what I want to know. I'm not sure if it's I think you strike Dan out here, right?
Correct. Yep.
I think you struck out Dan every time he came up. Does that sound about right?
A lot of the times, yeah.
All right, this play right here.
To the left side, call. I think he just got him. That's the call.
Yeah.
How long was this review?
Probably like no more than like 5 minutes. But there was a decent amount of time. They were looking from all angles. So they looked from the camera and then the iPhone. And like there were a lot of people split on whether it was safe or out. Like all the people from other cameras. When it comes down to it, Kyle is the final call. But he, after a little bit, they were easy. It was able to determine that he was out. But the wind like changed directions. So like it was like almost sideways now. It was more down or behind me, and now it was more like side, which I still need to be able to figure it out. But
well, that was my question. It seemed to be a pretty long delay, and then subsequently you walk the next 2 guys. But
yeah,
delay had something to do with it.
I mean, we had another delay earlier in the game. It shouldn't really affect me. I wouldn't blame it on that. I got to throw some more strikes, but
all right. So this is the first batter after the delay. This is Zach Whitland again.
I mean, I was just missing to the right.
And here's the one that we really want to talk about. I want to pick your brain about. Hold on. I'm just going to pause it. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Some people have said this is the most disrespectful thing to happen on a baseball diamond since Roseanne Barr sung the national anthem at a Padres game in 1990. That's what some people are saying. What do you have to say, Mr. Irwin?
So I can't like get too mad. So the league that I used to play in, before I joined the league, they would do this at every national tournament. So then I started doing it with them because I was on their team. So we used to do this to everybody. So it didn't really like affect me. Yes, I was pissed in the moment because I couldn't throw strikes. I think it might have been 3-0 and it was 4-0 after I threw this pitch, but I just used it to fuel the next at bat because I threw 3 straight strikes to Dan right after that. I was so mad. I was more mad at myself, but I also was kind of not mad at Blade, just like annoyed, I guess. But afterwards, I was fine.
All right.
But I was like, I need something to fuel the fire.
I'm going to get it going. And there appears to be, you either said or thought to say something.
Yeah, I gave him a little bit of a stare down.
This right there.
Yeah. I didn't say anything.
Okay. What were you thinking?
I was more pissed. Like, I don't know. In the moment, I was like, I'm just mad that they had a possibility to win off of a walk. And that all game, it wasn't really like they didn't, I feel like we deserved to win that game. And that's why I was mad.
Gotcha. So that was Blade getting the RBI, and then we'll finish it up with you striking out Dan for the 3rd or 4th time in the game, I think. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. And like I said, it was 3 strikes. Like I told Dan, I was like, after that happened, sorry. Like I was so mad. And there was no way anybody else was getting on base after that.
All right. Well, that's what we wanted to hear. Your insider point of view on the first ever MLW breakdown episode. Caden Irwin, thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.